Hello everyone. Hello, good evening. I'm gonna try to wait till a few of you come in. Good evening. Hi, Miss Crystal. How are you? Trying to wait for a few more of you all to come in for the live. Either way, I'm going to post it in the group so that you'll be able to go back and watch it just in case you missed anything. Okay. Give you guys a few more minutes. How's everyone doing? I hope you all are staying healthy amongst all this craziness that's going on. Hi, Miss Cynthia. So I know you all are trying to figure out what's going on with Carnival, and Carnival has been updating things on a daily basis. I get something from them at least 5 times a day. I know the person who's writing their policies are trying to figure out what's going on with them as far as how many times they're going to change these policies. But I have the most recent update from today. It's okay, Miss Cynthia. I'm talking to myself. I'm literally, it's like I'm talking to myself because I'm in a room by myself. So hey, you all right? Yeah, I have the most recent updated information that came into me yesterday and this morning, which pertains to you guys' group. Yeah, so you all are sailing in July. Your dates are July 20th through 25th. So by that time, we're not sure what's going to be happening with this whole virus thing. They're trying to say that it may die down with the change of the weather getting warmer. We're not sure. However, what I'm about to say to you now may be different tomorrow. I'm just going to give you what I have today based on what is effective and pertains to your vacation. And this is the most up-to-date information. I also listened in because I was still working. I listened in on a webinar today from the CEO of Carnival, talking about these updated changes today, the incentives that they're offering if you keep your cruise, as well as the requirements to board the cruise. When I tell you Carnival is very serious, they are very serious. They are not playing any games when it comes to their ships. So again, the policy may be back to normal by the time you guys go. This whole thing may have been blown over by then. It may be completely gone. So that is something to also consider. So first thing I will talk about is their new if you decide to change, if you decide to keep your sailing. So the email that I received on yesterday says, we continue to implement increased monitoring, screening, and sanitation protocols to protect the health of our guests, crew, and residents of the destinations we serve. Our measures are designed to be flexible, to adapt to changing conditions and recommended best practices. We know you all have questions about your upcoming cruise, and thanks for your feedback. We have relaxed our cancellation policy to provide further flexibility should you wish to reschedule your vacation, as well as incentives to proceed with your plans. The following is new and applies only for clients booked on or before March 10th, 2020, and sailing between June 1st, 2020 and September 30th, 2020. So guests who choose to keep their booking as currently scheduled for departures June through September 2020 will receive the following onboard credit amount: $50 per cabin for 2 to 5 day sailings, or $100 per cabin for 6 day sailings or longer. So you guys have a 5 day sailing, so they are offering $50 per cabin for you guys right now. Again, this might change. I am not sure, but it may. These things are changing every day. It's possible they might increase it. The one I had for my other group was a little bit more than this one. So the closer we get to the months, this may change. However, they're offering $50 per cabin for 2 to 5 day sailings. If your clients choose to continue to sail with us, we will automatically apply the onboard credit to their Sail and Sign account. There is no need to call us. Your clients may also cancel up to 30 days prior to their scheduled departure date. Any cancellation charges will be held as a future cruise credit to be redeemed on a cruise within 1 year of the original sailing. If a reservation included Flight of Fun Air, any monies paid for their airfare will be included in the future cruise credit. If your clients purchase independent air, we suggest they contact their airline carrier directly, as they are being flexible with change fees. Any pre-purchased Carnival shore excursions, specialty dining, spa, or fun shop orders will be automatically canceled, and refunds will be processed to the original form of payment by their bank within 3 weeks. So, with you all, they have waived cancellation fees. You can cancel up to 30 days prior to sailing. So say June comes, June 15th, and you say, well, nothing is changing, nothing's gotten better, I don't want to go. You can still cancel. There is no penalty for canceling. You will get a full refund. So at this point, even if you don't make a decision today, if you don't make a decision tomorrow, you still have up until June 15th to decide you don't want to go. That's pretty flexible. If you decide now, or by that time that you don't want to go, and decide that you don't want to cancel, but you want to use your whatever monies that you've actually paid towards another vacation, you have up to a year from the date of your original vacation. So you all were going to sail on July 15th, 2020. So you have from July 15th, 2020 until July 15th, 2021 to sail with Carnival on another cruise. So you can make that decision as well. So they are giving you a year to use your cruise credits for another vacation. That is also an option. Okay? Are we all good with that? Not like you can respond to me. I guess give me a thumbs up. So that is the one policy change that we have for your group. The Second thing that they have is in regards to their sanitation, and that has changed extensively. This is where Carnival gets a little anal, but I like it because it just proves to me $50 per day. No, it's just a one-time $50 credit. So a $50 credit will be applied to the room. Now, mind you, and I'll tell you now what I was going to do. I'll come back to that in just a minute, what I was about to say. What I was going to do was add another cruise credit myself before all of this started happening. Let me see what they have real quick. Okay, so I can add another $25 cruise credit towards everybody's room. So if you'd rather do that, because I have a couple different options. I was gonna do like a champagne and chocolates, or it was a sparkling cider and chocolates, or something else. But if you want, I can add an additional $25 onboard credit to add to the $50, and that'll give you guys an additional 70. That would give you guys 75. So that is also an option as well. You can let me know. And that was going to be my gift to everybody else. That's my gift to you. So either way, you were going to have a gift regardless. That was going to be, I was sending you a gift regardless. You're going to have a gift when you boarded the cruise. So I can do an additional 25 if that's what you like. If not, I can go with my original plan of doing something else for your group. But again, this is your vacation. Let me know. However, the Carnival has gotten real anal with their sanitation policies and things of that nature. Again, it's very extensive, but it is proving to them. 1 second, y'all. Tell them. Yes. Okay. Sorry, my children. I apologize. They've gotten very extensive, but it is to the extent where they're ensuring that they keep everybody safe. And apparently it's working. So I'll read the email that I received this morning from Carnival on what they're doing to ensure that you all remain safe and healthy. So at Carnival, we've always considered you and your clients as part of the Carnival family, and taking care of each other is at the heart of our mission. Your client's safety and well-being, and that of our crew and the residents of the destinations we visit, remains our highest priority. Coronavirus is a fluid situation, and we want to take this opportunity to ease you and your clients' concerns by sharing the comprehensive measures we are taking to protect the health of everyone on board and ensure your clients have an amazing vacation. Our senior leadership team and health experts are in daily contact with the public health officials as well as the Cruise Line International Association, getting the most up-to-date information on coronavirus and discussing the most effective measures to monitor, screen, and protect the health of our guests and crew. By working closely together, we are ensuring the best practices and operational protocols we have implemented are the most effective and flexible so that we can adapt quickly to change as they occur. It's been a long day, y'all. In accordance with industry and public health guidelines, we are not allowing guests to sail who meet the following criteria. If you have been to or traveled through China, Hong Kong, Macau, South Korea, Italy, Iran, Japan, Singapore in the last 20 days prior to your embarkation, or if you have been in contact with another person diagnosed with or tested for the coronavirus. Additionally, the CDC is currently recommending that older adults and those with underlying health concerns reschedule their travel plans for a later time. If this applies to your clients, we recognize that they will have to make an individual decision, knowing that we continue to implement higher and more rigorous protocols to protect their health and safety. In the interest of everyone's well-being, please contact us at 1-800-CARNIVAL if your clients meet any of this criteria so that we can review their options before they travel. Guests who have visited or traveled from or through Thailand, Vietnam, and Taiwan in the last 20 days will be subject to additional medical screening when they arrive at the cruise terminal. These guests will be required to provide travel documentation and will be subject to passport verification. We pride ourselves on the stringent screening and sanitation procedures we customarily have in place, but we have expanded our protocols as follows. All guests must comply with standard pre-boarding health reporting at time of check-in. Additional pre-cruise and in-terminal screenings and questionnaires will be administered, including pre-boarding medical evaluations as needed. We are taking the temperatures of all guests during embarkation. Medical staff in the terminals will conduct secondary screenings for those with a temperature over 37.8 degrees Celsius and as necessary based on travel history. So I think that was 100.4 Fahrenheit. Whenever possible, staff will be serving at our Lido buffet and ice cream stations. When not possible, because of layout restrictions, we have added staff to monitor and ensure these stations are clean and sanitized in a timely fashion. Crew members are also following screening guidelines and additional measures. You and your client should also know that some destinations may decide to restrict or deny entry to ships carrying any person with symptoms of influenza and illness, even if the symptoms do not meet criteria set by World Health experts. Since we are required to comply in these instances, it may be necessary to cancel our visit to these ports. When possible, we will do our best to substitute replacement ports in order to maximize your client's enjoyment ashore. Our team is monitoring coronavirus developments from our state-of-the-art Fleet Operations Center in Miami real time so that we can quickly respond to any situation to communicate promptly with you. To stay up to date, please read our travel health advisory, which they sent that over to me. So, yes, they have gotten very extensive, but it's paying off because they have not quarantined one ship. None of their crew members have been sick, and they are very strict. So based on that is, you can all, again, I guess, think on that as well. It looks like what they're doing also, where you would normally have buffet style food in some locations, they are now not allowing buffet style. They will have servers when it's available. So they will have their staff serving, which makes it more sanitary. So, I personally like the changes. It most likely is going to make check-in a very long process, but it's probably worth it. So, that's everything I have, other than I do have one other thing. I have only 5 people who have cabins right now. 5 groups who have cabins right now out of everybody who I've spoken with. In order to ensure that we have your cabin secure and locked down, if you are continuing to sail in July, I do need to ensure that everybody has $150 per person in the books on the books for Carnival by March 23rd. So March 23rd by 5 p.m. is the very last, well, excuse me, I'll say March 22nd by 5 p.m. because that way it'll give us that grace period to carry over to the next day. So March 22nd by 5 p.m. We need to have it $150 per person for everybody in your cabin in order to lock down your cabin if you plan to continue to sail in July. If you do not plan to continue to sail or you would like to look at other options, let me know, and I will definitely start reviewing other options for next year or later on in the year, however. So we can definitely take a look at that for you as well. Again, they are waiving all their cancellation fees, so if you decide to cancel, you will get a completely and full refund. Anyone who has decided to cancel or does not have enough on the books for a cabin and you are planning to not go, let me know again. So any monies that you have already paid up to this point can be refunded back to you. It normally takes, like they said, about 3 weeks to get your monies back because everybody's making so many changes at this time. And they have so many sailings going out and everybody's canceling right now, or making so many changes right now that refunds are going to take some time. So we're looking at about 3 weeks for refunds, but that is the time frame at this point if that is what you all decide to do. So we have 3 options. Either continue to sail, cancel, or reschedule. So you all have some time to let me know. But if you all continue to sail and you do not have a cabin yet, if I have not provided you with a cabin, I need to have your $150 per person by March 22nd. That is a must. Okay? All right. So it has been a long day. I don't know if you could tell. I am sleepy as I don't know what, y'all. But I'm going to let you go. Didn't want to hold you too long. If you have any additional questions, let me know. I created this group just for that, so I can communicate with you all as quickly as I can, and in a bigger group. Let me know if you have any additional questions, concerns, comments. I am just a text or message away. All right? I will talk to you all later. Good night.